Welcome to another episode of A Scottish Island a Day, brought to you by bagtownclans.com. I'm your host, Colin MacDonald, and today we're diving into the serene yet mysterious world of Brother Isle, a small and uninhabited gem in the Shetland archipelago. With a name steeped in Norse history and a landscape shaped by nature's most dramatic forces, this island's quiet presence belies a fascinating past. Brother Isle, or Breiðar in Old Norse meaning Broad Beach Island, lies nestled between the larger islands of Yell and Shetland mainland within the tidal rip currents of Yell Sound. Spanning just 40 hectares, or 99 acres, this tiny island may not seem significant at first glance, but for those who look deeper, it holds a slice of Scotland's geological and historical story. Despite its size, Brother Isle boasts an impressive geological profile. The island's bedrock is composed of undifferentiated Moine gneiss and quartzite, a tough ancient stone that has withstood centuries of wind, waves and weather. This rock, part of the Moine supergroup, is more than 800 million years old, formed during the dramatic collision of tectonic plates that helped shape Scotland's northern reaches. It's this hard stone that has given Brother Isle its resilience, but it also makes landing on the island a bit tricky. Surrounded by swirling tidal rips, getting ashore requires skill and patience, a challenge that may have kept potential settlers at bay in the island's early history. The origin of Brother Isle's name has been the subject of speculation for years. Some claim that the brother refers to the Chaldees, also known as Papar, who were early Christian monks inhabiting remote islands across Scotland. However, there's no definitive evidence that these monks ever lived here. This idea may simply be folklore rather than fact. Instead, the island's name likely derives from Old Norse settlers, with Breiðar referring to its broad beaches, a much more practical description in the Viking Age when Norsemen navigated these waters. While we may never know for sure if monks or Vikings called this island home, what we do know is that Brother Isle was inhabited until the 1820s. By this time, the island's residents were the Tulloch brothers, whose presence led to the misconception that the island's name referred to them. The Tullochs, like many islanders of their time, likely eked out a living through fishing and small-scale farming before finally abandoning the island due to its isolation and harsh conditions. Fast forward to more recent times, and Brother Isle saw new development, though not human habitation. In 2004, a lighthouse was constructed on the island, serving as a vital navigational aid for ships passing through Yell Sound. This lighthouse, though unmanned, stands as a sentinel, protecting mariners from the dangerous tides and rocky outcrops that surround Brother Isle. Despite its tiny size and remote location, Brother Isle, like many of the Shetland Islands, plays a role in the wider narrative of Scottish maritime history. Lighthouses like the one on Brother Isle have long been crucial to the safety of seafaring communities, especially in the north of Scotland, where unpredictable weather and strong currents make navigation treacherous. The island's lighthouse is managed by the Northern Lighthouse Board, which maintains the network of lights that guide ships through some of the most perilous waters in the UK. While people may no longer call Brother Isle home, it remains an important haven for wildlife. Seabirds, seals and otters are frequent visitors, drawn to the island's rocky shores and surrounding waters, rich in fish and marine life. The tidal rips that make human access difficult provide the perfect environment for sea creatures, and the relative isolation of the island ensures minimal human disturbance. For birdwatchers and wildlife enthusiasts, Brother Isle is a hidden treasure. The island and its surrounding waters are part of a wider network of habitats that support Shetland's diverse and unique ecosystem. Gulls, puffins, and gannets can often be seen soaring over the cliffs, while seals bask on the rocks, seemingly indifferent to the wild seas swirling around them. Looking beyond its natural beauty, Brother Isle, like so many of Scotland's smaller islands, offers a connection to a past that is both elusive and enchanting. It is a place where Norse settlers, local Shetland families, and modern maritime workers each leave their mark, even if only for a brief moment in time. The story of Brother Isle is not one of grand castles or legendary battles, but of quiet endurance in the face of nature's challenges. It's a reminder that even the smallest islands can hold the weight of history on their rocky shores. Brother Isle is a place where the present brushes up against the distant past, where the hum of the modern lighthouse stands in stark contrast to the untold stories of those who once sought refuge here. As we conclude today's journey, Brother Isle leaves us with a sense of wonder, a small piece of land that has played its part in the tapestry of Shetland's history. Whether you're a lighthouse enthusiast, a geology buff, or simply someone who appreciates the quiet beauty of uninhabited islands, Brother Isle offers a moment of stillness in an ever-changing world. That wraps up today's exploration of Brother Isle on A Scottish Island a Day. Join us next time as we venture to yet another hidden gem in Scotland's vast archipelago. Until then, I'm Colin MacDonald, reminding you that every island has a story. Sometimes you just have to look a little closer to find it. Slán go foil.